Welcome to today's edition of Layoff and Employment News by Employment Boost. Today's date is Monday, April 24th, 2023. If you are an individual affected by a layoff, or if you are a company facing a reduction in force, click the link above now or in the description box below for information about our firm's outplacement support services. As the leading boutique provider of outplacement services in the United States, Employment Boost is uniquely positioned to help individuals land on their feet and find a new job quickly and effectively after a corporate layoff. Now on to today's headlines. Some big shakeups are happening within the Big Four in terms of layoffs. So the Big Four refers to the four largest public accounting firms in the world, which are Deloitte, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Ernst and Young, and KPMG. There used to be 8, but through mergers and acquisitions over the years, they have become that Big Four. And they employ hundreds of thousands of people globally, and working for any of the Big Four is usually a pretty big deal and a huge career booster. While we announced last week that Ernst and Young had announced a 3,000 person layoff within the United States, and now Deloitte has joined along and announced on Friday that they will be cutting 1.5% of their U.S. workforce, which is about 1,200 jobs. As with so many other industries, the Big Four went on a pandemic hiring spree, and unfortunately now many will be facing the consequences there as they restructure things and thousands find themselves out of work. Also in headlines, healthy food supermarket giant Whole Foods, who is owned by Amazon, has announced hundreds of layoffs that will impact its corporate employees. This reduction in force is part of a larger reorganization that plans to streamline the grocer's regional and global structures and will be taking place over the next couple of months. And finally, ride-sharing app Lyft has a new CEO, David Risher, and he has his eye on bringing costs down to compete with their biggest rival, Uber. And as part of that grand vision, just a few days into his tenure, he announced that there will be layoffs happening on a grand scale. And while he didn't provide an exact number, the Wall Street Journal did report that it would be at least 1,200 workers, and currently they have about 4,000 workers, so it's a pretty huge reduction in force there. And finally, more layoffs are expected to come from Meta this week as part of their Year of Efficiency plan, which has seen thousands of people lose their jobs already, and reportedly thousands more, upwards of 4,000 more, will still be getting that unfortunate news here soon.